No frames dropped. Okay. So I don't think we're overtaking number 2 on the leaderboard today. We're at 420. Number 2 is at 475. I think that's out of reach. But we'll try and go for the standard 3 or 4 chain. So I do like getting items that are static equipped first. It is in theory a small waste to do this before I know I need them, but I'm more scared of forgetting entirely. So this is Slow King 2, I think. Yes, Slow King 2, yeah. And that's Credilli 2, so it's looking like a set 2 trainer. And this is Mark 2. So Garchomp won't OHKO Slow King with a choice band. And Lapras is fast and Slow King at -1 speed, which means it probably is just a simple curse win. Obviously, Credilli can't do anything to Lapras once it is set up, and neither can Muck. So we'll send those up. We could actually level up Slow King as well, but I'd rather not take on that risk. There's almost no chance of things going on because Garchomp does win as soon as Slow King takes a little bit of damage. The Quick Claw on Slow King is the main reason to leave it at 50, which should be pretty safe because once we sub, we'll know that the subsequent curse sub combination will work. Let me just, so I have got leftovers equipped, yep. So this should be a fairly simple Lapras win. So it does get the curse off first, that's fine because it means that we can curse more before we start running in the risk of being outsped and flinched. So the more it curses, the more it actually helps us. Whereas a normal setup sweeper would not want this Slow King to be cursing, but Shell Armor means that we really don't care at all that it's cursing as well. Oh, I miscounted, that's fine. So we'll go up behind a sub. It does slightly reduce the chance for a Quick Claw flinch chain going off. All the damage we do is permanent, this thing can't heal. Once we crit it, that's probably over. So we'll keep the sub up. Slow King can't crit it, so it can't get its way through the sub in a single hit. Even when we're both at the +6, Slow King isn't going to do more than sort of 20% to Lapras. We're not in any real danger. But I will use Rest just to put us outside any chance of being flinched to death. It's going to be out of Zen Headbutt soon though. Yeah, there's the crits. We don't need to worry about preserving any kind of health total. It's out of Zen Headbutt already. So Aqua Tail won't two-shot a sub, it will take 3 Aqua Tails to break the sub. But Earthquake will. It's actually slightly easier to kill this and then rest on Credilli. That's slightly annoying. Yeah, if it goes first, it will block the sub, so we did have to rest there. We'll just get the sub up so that Credilli can't hit us with Toxic, and then it's over. So we don't one-shot Credilli, but we will two-shot it. Hopefully. It's the same with Mark. We'll do a bit over half to Mark. And we might as well take the full health win. Thunder Punch will free shot the sub. Slightly annoying. So Lapras has still got enough PP to work on the next battle. We do not need to worry about healing it unless there's a stall or that comes on. This is Jinx 1, which Garchomp will one-shot. And that's Weavile 3. Doesn't have an ice move, it does run counter. And this is the Frostlass 2 set, yes. It always takes me a moment to realise it is base 80 attack. It's a bit more than you would expect Frostlass to be sitting at. So I can't just equip Band and go to town. I'd be willing to risk the outrage roll against Frostlass. I think that's fine. So probably what I'll do is drop drinks. Frostlass will come in. I suppose it is a Lapras game then. Yeah, drop Jinx, Frostlass comes in, Lapras wins. It does run Psych Up, but it gets stuck on Psych Up, I think. We just don't want to go above. We don't want to go above +3 until we want it to enter the Psych Up loop. So I do need to check that we have enough PP to do that. We can definitely raise Jinx up to level 55. And we can raise Weavile too, because they're not going to do anything. And Frostlass. I think I'll leave it at 50 because Swagger can confuse Lapras. It would be bad. We have more than enough PP on Lapras, it's fine. So enter the game. So Jinx always feints to Earthquake. And Frostlass comes out. The secret here is that we want to attack after 2 curse and not 3. We want to do enough damage that it doesn't take too long to end the game. And once we don't care about it having boost. Okay, I was going to say we're about to curse again. We've only used 2 curse. So I think we'll just get up a few boosts so that it's easier to win at full health. And it is going to try and punish us, that's fine. I don't want to Ice Shard here because a crit Ice Shard would drop it. I only want to Ice Shard at full health. Oh, I forgot to update the win streak. 4-2-2. Still no major issues. Lapras is at low PP now. This is Shifty 1. And this is Clear Body Focus Sash 120 speed. Tentacle, yeah, Tentacle 3. That's Crobat 1. So Shiftry 1 won't always drop to a single outrage. The damage roll between Surf and Aerial Ace from Shiftry is going to be very similar. I'm not actually sure what will be coming in next. What I'm thinking to do is to maximise the CP gain. We'll probably want... if we boost Shiftry's level, we're just going to take more damage on Garchomp. I think we'll leave Shiftry 1 at 50. Take the roll on it with Outrage. If Tentacle comes in, that's fine. It gets hit by Outrage. Same with Crobat. I mean, these two are handled respectively by Blissey and then Lapras. Crobat's slightly more concerning because of Hypnosis, but it shouldn't be able to get through Lapras in 4 turns anyway. And Tentacle really shouldn't be offering any resistance. But I see no reason to boost these. I mean, what is the point? Why are we risking that? We'll store the PP on Lapras. I see no reason to... I mean, we could equip a Persian Berry. Yeah, I think we'll equip a Persian Berry. Just because Garchomp can end this a bit faster than the other two. So looking for a good roll on Outrage. And that's it. Yeah, I guess Surf does slightly out-damage Aerial Ace when Shiftry uses those two respectively to get a switch in. Aerial Ace will two-shot Garchomp from here, I'm sure. Which means we probably are going to Lapras. And after a single curse, we're definitely out range of ever being able to lose. It could poison, that would be annoying. We'd have to do a single rest loop then, but I'm probably doing a rest loop anyway. So we'll use 4 PP to leave 12 left. That's 2 battles worth of fully cursing. And then we win at full health. Garchomp is slightly damaged, we need to remember that. So it's Blaze with a Pashu, that's Blaziken free. And this is Breeding free, and it did roll Poison Heal for once. It's quite funny when this rolls Effect Spore and kills itself. And this is... What are you actually? You're... What Keen Eye set has so much special defense? It's a King's Rock. I mean, it's not Sneasel. Sneasel is Jolly. There's something I'm forgetting here. What is this? I'm blanking on something. Keen Eye, what? Just gonna have to look up the sets. It's not a Hitmonchan 2, is it? It is, of course. Okay, Hitmonchan 2. Well, that's very rare. I can't blame myself for forgetting that. Anyway, Blaziken will drop to Earthquake. Breeding 3 is a bit annoying. Does too much damage. Doesn't take enough from Garchomp. It survives Outrage. Hitmonchan. I don't really want Hitmonchan to come out either. What I could do is lower Blaziken's level and take the opportunity to Sword Stance, and then Earthquake and use Outrage. I think that seems pretty safe. And if I do that, then I can boost the level of Breloom and Hitmonchan. That'll offset the cost of healing on Garchomp. What we need to think about is, does Earthquake crit on Garchomp into a Bullet Punch crit? How much does that do? I don't think that would drop, would it? I mean, Breloom comes in second anyway. King's Rock Bullet Punch. You know what? We'll leave Hitmonchan at 50. Have just enough respect. Yeah, I've got just enough respect for that. But I think we are going to raise Breloom up for 55. And there's no reason to... I see no reason to invite a high-powered crit from Blaziken. So we'll heal Garchomp. Storage HP. And I'm feeling a bit nervous. Let's just give it a Citrus Spray just in case there's a crit and then we do get that Bullet Punch scenario. So we get a Sword Stance off and then Earthquake. We really shouldn't take very much from Earthquake, from Blaziken. We should be at sort of 120-ish. Breeding first as expected. Yeah, I don't regret not raising its level. That's fine. What are you? Bastiodon. Sizzle 2. And a heat-proof Bronzong for once. Yeah, that's a... This Bastiodon always makes me a tiny bit nervous. I could sub until it doesn't avalanche. But I'm low on Garchomp. It's gonna just avalanche anyway, isn't it? But Lapras should be fine. The Bastiodon can't beat Lapras. Scizor though. Scizor has a lot of PP in its tank. Yeah, because Metal Claw is 35 PP. Night Slash is 15. Iron defense is 15. Roost is 10. Yeah, so that's 75. That's a lot. That's enough to stall out Lapras. And then Bronzong 4 we know is a pain. We know it's a... We know we don't like facing it. Because Garchomp 4 doesn't... Garchomp doesn't actually drop Bronzong 4 with an Earthquake every time. So how much... Let me just check. How much PP does Lapras actually have? We're going to lose a fair amount beating Bastiodon. We have 96 though. That's a lot. And we can go Blissey. We can go Blissey on Scizor until it becomes obvious that Blissey can no longer win, and then we'll have to go back to Lapras. And we can set up again, that's fine. Yeah, it should be safe. And then Bronzong 4 can't beat Lapras. But Bronzong 4 comes in before Scizor anyway, so that's not a risk. There's no risk there, that's fine. Yeah, in that case, then I don't need to heal Lapras. But I do want to heal you. I'd like to win this quickly. There's a few ideas I'm having. Do I even want to beat Bastiodon? I do want to beat it with Garchomp, I think that's fine. But maybe I should be lowering Bronzong's level then. Because a quick claw hit onto Garchomp would be nasty. I don't really want to leave Blissey in a 1v1 with Scizor. Scizor was Swarm though, right, wasn't it? It was. Blissey should be quite safe. I will lower this guy's level for safety. But it would be nice if Bastiodon consented to just being wiped out here. It's Avalanche once. Are you going to do it again? No. It leaves the door open to being attacked. Taken out. And because we've sent Bronzong to 45, it does drop to Earthquake. And then we'll Earthquake this. Probably get it, I think. Yeah. Okay. There were ways to play that game to get more castle points, but those would have taken on a tiny bit more risk and also taken much longer to play. So I don't think I regret any of that. Pressure, Timid, Pashu. That's Moltres 1. Another Pressuремon, but this one is Raikou. It's Raikou. It's the physical Raikou. And this is a slower set. It's a Suicune. It's Suicune 1, yeah. So once again, Garchomp survives the first Pokemon getting a crit. Crit Air Slash won't kill Garchomp at full health. And then +2 outrage will drop Moltres and Suicune, which comes out second, I'm sure. And then Raikou comes in third, but Raikou can't win. So I think this is a straightforward win. +2 outrage won't drop Suicune. And Suicune has... Suicune's a focus sash anyway. So Garchomp does faint. Does that matter? Are we supposed to just go Blissey then? No. Why don't we just outrage outright? And if it's a 3-turn outrage, Garchomp faints, but then Blissey comes in and wins anyway. In which case, I don't think we actually change anything. We just completely leave the match as it is. No reason to raise Raikou up and give it a chance to win with Thunderfang. Could raise the level of Suicune, but I don't really want to. I suppose we can raise Suicune's level. It's not doing anything. And Moltres, we don't even need to heal Garchomp actually, because even if Moltres crits Garchomp after outrage, Seismic Toss will kill Moltres. So we'll raise Suicune's level and leave everything else as it is, I think. Of course, yeah. Raising Suicune's level doesn't put it over 200. It's base 100. Suicune's base 100 health, but doesn't have any investment in health. We might be in air slash range here, actually. But that's fine for the reasons already discussed. And there's no reason to equip a person because we're getting Garchomp out afterwards anyway. Yeah, so it looks like we were in range. Suicune could use any attack here, but doesn't matter. So we'll do a minimize. Yeah, as we see, even a crit surf would barely do 40% to Blissey, so we're just under no pressure at all. Just get enough minimizes up so that Raikou can't do anything. And then we should 4-shot this, because as I said, it's only base 100 health. And Raikou will also be a 4-shot with Seismic Toss. So we're down to 16 PP on Seismic Toss, that's okay. 26. So last battle, I don't think we need to heal. Hopefully we don't need to heal Blissey, and then this would have been a quite profitable round. This is Rhydon 3. It's the outrage set without stab. It's kind of a joke. And this is Staraptor 3, I think. Yes, it's too fast to be anything else. Hina, there's Skarmory. Razor Claw, Skarmory 3, yeah. Okay. Garchomp's at 2 HP, so Rhydon could actually use any move. That's slightly annoying. I almost want to heal it just so it doesn't use Hammer Arm on the switch to Lapras. And then once Lapras is in, we can just curse and win. And the two mons in the back, we can raise those up because they will both do nothing to Lapras. It's only Rhydon 3 that could do anything. And we're going to heal Garchomp anyway, so there'll be no risk because Garchomp could win this match on its own anyway. So it raises these two up. We can leave Rhydon there. We just need to heal Garchomp, and we get points back. Each body of Pokemon that wins at full health, you get points for it. So we can get it back anyway. We'll get a partial refund on that heal on Garchomp. There we go. So outrage and Avalanche are both possible this turn, and both are completely fine. In fact, Outrage would have been slightly better. We are faster. And then it's a speed tie on turn 2. Yeah, so we get another curse for free. And then we're already at +2. We can't be killed. I forgot to use Hammer on and dropped its defense, but it doesn't matter. So it's way slower than us. We get another free curse. And then we can rest. We still only used free curse. It's just wasting its Hammer Arm PP. Once it's out of Hammer Arm PP, it won't do any damage. Yeah, it's locked into Outrage. It'll actually do less damage than we heal with leftovers almost. So we sub, rest, and win. And there is a chance it can still click Avalanche. It's just how the Gen 4 AI works with Avalanche and Revenge. It's got a small chance to get a +2 score, which will take it ahead of the other -1 scores. So a one-stop shot Star Raptor here, I'm sure. It's never going to survive this. Scar and we were probably looking at a 3-shot with Ice Shard. Possibly a 4-shot. Yeah, 4-shot, okay. Raising its level did matter in that regard then. That was a good set. That was a clean set. No risk. Relatively fast battles. And quite a few castle points. So 427, 3118. So on good track. I'm not feeling. I get burned out of this team quite quickly on stream, but I'm not feeling particularly fatigued. I think we can keep going. What I don't want to do, I don't want to play this team when I'm not focused, because it will cause me to lose patience, and I need patience. This team is all about taking patient safe wins. And I also don't want to forget to equip an item or something. So let's see what's coming up. Base 80 speed, inner focus, that's Dragonite. The Unburden must be Driftblim 4. Yeah. And this is Star Raptor, but it's a timid Star Raptor. Sorry, not timid, Jolly Star Raptor. So it's either one or set 1 or 2. We don't know which one. This is probably a bird specialist trainer. Now, Dragonite 3 hits pretty hard with Draco. We do one-shot Dragonite 3 with Garchomp, though. We'd have to leave it at 50. We won't one-shot it at 55, because if we have a look at its base defense, it's at 147. That's just on the margin of what Garchomp can one-shot with a super effective Outrage. As for what comes in next, I think Driftblim 4 wins because of Explosion and Air Cutter. It should have the edge on Star Raptor on both fronts. And Driftblim 4 we won't knock it out with Outrage. We also don't knock out Star Raptor with Outrage, even before accounting for the Intimidate. So we could go Choice Band Earthquake, and then we could raise Dragonite's level. Or I could just substitute with Garchomp. Get hit by the Draco. And then switch to Lapras once it's at -1. I think that's safer. And if it doesn't Draco, that's fine. We're safe. We can raise Drifblim 4 up. It's not going to do anything. I suppose Staraptor 1's return probably might be able to two-shot Blissey. But we'd have a fast Garchomp in the back. So I don't think we're at any risk there, really. What I might do, I could equip a substitute and a choice band. I could choice band substitute with Garchomp for 1 turn only. And then I'd have a choice band Garchomp at the back just in case something happens. I like that. I like that quite a lot. Because Drifblim 4 only gets through Lapras by exploding. So we can raise its level. And we can raise Staraptor. Oh, no, we'll leave Staraptor alone because it will outspeed Garchomp at 55. And we'll leave Dragonite at 50. Are we going to leave Dragonite at 50 out of respect? No, I think we can disrespect it, I think. We'll bring it up to 55. And we'll choice band it up. I'm going to choice band substitute, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Let me just check. I did put it at 55. Okay. At -2 special attack, it really should not threaten Lapras. What's good about the -2 special attack, though, is that it will still always want a Draco Meteor Garchomp on turn 2. So even at -2, it will still see a Draco Meteor kill here. So it's always going to use Draco Meteor again. Which means we can go to Lapras. So it's -4. It wants to Thunderbolt now, but it won't break the sub at -4. Yeah, this doesn't break the sub, so I can curse safely and then re-sub up. And what I'm doing here is I'm doing this to remove any risk of being paralyzed. So I get to rest for free. So under rest and substitute, it can't get off what it needs to, which is a paralysis on this Lapras. So I think what we'll do here is, because our sub isn't broken and we don't need, I suppose we don't need too many boosts, but Drifblim 4 probably can break sub with Shadow Ball. So maybe we should be going for more boosts. Yeah, I think we probably should be. It's expensive in terms of PP, but also relatively riskless. Yeah, this doesn't break. And then we can sub again. And it might actually Draco here, because it probably sees a Draco Meteor kill. Okay, it doesn't. It is possible actually any of these attacks could be a Draco Meteor, because Expert Belt does not raise damage enough to move it outside of possible kill range on the Thunderbolt overlap. Yeah, there it is. It will break the sub on this next one though, yeah. But -6, Flamethrower really isn't doing much at all. And we can go up to full, I think. And then resub, and obviously Ice Shard will kill this. And at +6 attack, we should drop Drifblim in one shot as well. and then we can heal on Star Raptor. Oh, but if it's set 2, it can have Endeavour. That would be a slightly frustrating. So set 2 actually can stall me out slightly, but it's double team. Okay, that's fine. So you got to remember that we've put a choice band on Garchomp. Do not forget that. Do not forget that. White Herb, Blaze, Adamant. Is this Blaziken 4? Whatever it is, it's... Let me just quit out of that. I'm streaming. Where's my train of thought? Yeah, this is a 21 IV Blaziken. And that explains all of its stats, I think. Yeah, it must be a 21 IV Blaziken. Let me just... It costs 1 to check. Okay, it is Blaziken. Yeah, that's good. And your Electrode 4. Pressure Razor Claw. This is Aerodactyl 2. Is it? No. No, it's not Aerodactyl 2, is it? Yeah, this is Weavile 4. Yeah, it's a 21 IV. Well, I hate these 21 IV sets. They're harder to spot. But yes. 85 base Spadef and 65 base defense. Yes, that adds up. That's fine. So Earthquake one-shots. We got to remember as well. Thinking out loud. Choice band. Earthquake mega kills the whole team. Bit worried about Lapras versus Weavile though. Weavile would come out second. Yeah. Let's drop the level of Weavile. We can raise the other 2. Let's drop the level of Weavile to assist Lapras. We could also just skip. No, we don't skip, surely. In fact, we don't need to lower the level of Weavile. That's overkill. Yeah, we're not at any risk. Electrode isn't doing anything. I don't want to raise its level though. Let's leave it there. You still have enough PP to win. We're running a bit low on substitute, but it's fine. There's not much to say here, we're just going to curse. I suppose I could have stopped after 4. because that leaves enough PP for a complete curse up in the next game. So I think I'll stop here. I'll stop after 5. And we'll see if we can get high enough. Because we won't one-shot Electrode at +6 anyway. There's not much point going that high. We'll get this down a bit lower and then see how high Lapras's health can go. Because Brickbait has 15 PP. It might, but I think it's worthwhile. We're probably healing Lapras PP here anyway. We just don't want to heal its health too, if we can avoid it. So it's looking like it's out. And then we beat Electrode. Yeah, it wasn't dropping to a +6 Ice Shard. But I've still got a Choice Band equipped. It's a Bright Powder Infernate free set. I don't like Infernate free leads. The reason why it's uncomfortable is it just does slightly too much to Blissey. Where a crit Focus Blast will OHKO Blissey a good roll. We can set it down to 45, but even then it obviously blocks Blissey from using Substitute. Garchomp obviously beats it, but Bright Powder is a 1% miss chance. I don't like going into that, so I think we're just going to skip on respect for Bright Powder. Because it would cost 20 to equip a wide lens, and we probably lowering its level anyway. That's already 35. We don't know what's in the back. Latias 2. Obviously we easily defeat that. We can't raise its level up because it'll be faster than Garchomp, and it can get Garchomp with a Dragon Claw. That 55. That's Latios 1. So that's probably coming out next. But we don't care because Garchomp is fast. In fact, we can raise its level as long as what's in the back isn't too scary. It's an early bird, high speed Girafarig. So it's a psychic trainer. I think we can raise Latios's level and Girafrig's level. Because even if Focus Band activates, Lapras is going to use Ice Shard. In fact, because it's Girafrig in last, we can just have Blissey come in and take minimal damage. But maybe we leave Girafrig alone. Yeah, let's raise Latios's level and nothing else. It's meaningless to heal Garchomp because Dragon Pulse will always faint it. Do we need high PP Lapras to win here? No, I don't think so. I'm not expecting Zen Headbutt to do too much. And double hit goes through Substitute anyway. So we really only care about having enough Curse, and 3 Curse would be enough. And if there's no focus band activation, I just win anyway. So let's see if focus band activates. Nope. It's a lot of thinking for something that didn't happen. Still got to remember we got the choice band. It's Infernape 2. Which is a good opponent. It dies to both of our moves when we got a choice band. That's Medicham 2. And you are Poliwrath 2. So it's a set 2 trainer probably. Oh no, it could be a... I ended last year at 420. It's probably a fighting type trainer actually, not a set 2 trainer. Not all of these. These two will faint to Choice Band Earthquake. Poliwrath 2 doesn't, and Poliwrath 2 has Lax in sense. I don't like Poliwrath 2 very much. I don't like it showing up. I think what we've got to do then is we've got to set up Lapras. Is Lapras totally safe into Poliwrath though? Ice Shard, +6 Ice Shard, we're probably looking at a 5-hit KO, maybe a 4-hit KO. So it's going to have multiple chances to use Bulk Up, and then it's going to have a lot of stabs at Dynamic Punch. And obviously, once it's used Bulk Up, it can beat Garchomp and Blissey. In fact, I'd rather have Blissey set up. But Blissey doesn't want to set up on Infernape. Am I skipping this? I might be skipping. Poliwrath is always going to come in before Medicham because Dynamics Punch is so much stronger. What I could do, I could completely stall Infernape out of PP using Lapras and then set up Blissey. That would win. Yeah, you know, we have a lot of skips. I'm thinking I can win. I can win doing that. It would. So Infernape 2 is Blaze Kick. That's 10 PP. Shadow Claw is 15. Gunk Shot is 5, and Thunder Punch is 15. So that's 45 turns of stalling, and then Blissey can come in. The problem is Blissey only gets... Infernape 2 does not have a multiple of 4 HP because it's 76 base HP. So it's going to be at 151 HP at level 50. So Blissey gets used Minimize 3 times, and then Poliwrath comes in. Or actually, what would help is if Garchomp was at lower... So Garchomp's at 138, which means Poliwrath 2 is only going to bulk up twice. That's still too many times. So the other option then, I can get rid of Choice Band, substitute twice on Infernape, then kill it with Earthquake, then Poliwrath 2 comes in, I let Garchomp faint, and Blissey uses 5 substitute on the 5 Dynamic Punch PP. The issue with that is that on the final 2 will be about 25% HP on Blissey, so Poliwrath could use Waterfall there, which would be really bad because then it would save a Dynamic Punch PP for Lapras. I don't think there's actually a safe way through this then. Yeah, Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but whatever. I guess. So this is this Charizard 4? Charizard 4 sitting at 21 IVs, I think. Yes. Yes, it is. The defenses line up. That's fine. It doesn't do enough damage to Blissey. It's not an instant skip. Tangrowth. No, it's not Tangrowth, so it's Shiftry, isn't it? Shiftry 3. That's a 31 IV Shiftry 3. So does that mean that this is actually Blaziken? Could be Blaziken 2, couldn't it? Let's have a check. No, it's not Blaziken 2. It's Charizard. Oh, sorry, this is... Oh, no, I've got the wrong Shiftry set. That's what confused me. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, we're wasting CP anyway. It's Victory Bell. Oh, of course. Why didn't I spot that the first time? Whatever. 85. Ludicolo 4. Because you were 21 IV, so you got base 70 speed goes to 85. Yeah, that's Ludicolo 4. Okay. We've actually still got Choice Band or Garchomp, yes. So Charizard faints to Outrage, so does Victory Bell, so does Ludicolo. These all faint to Outrage. We could... We could bring Ludicolo 4 up to 55, I think. There's very little risk of doing that. We still drop it to Outrage. If Garchomp dodges Outrage enough times, we'll have to just go to Blissey. And then Blissey beats the whole team too. One thing to think about, does Victory Bell survive a banned Outrage? Probably doesn't. So I feel like we can raise its level. It's only Garchomp, which is slightly concerning anyway. And we'll heal just in case, because it might give us another chance. So a free turn Outrage would be nice. No Bright Powder. Maybe Victory Bell could survive banned Outrage. There's no need to find out though. So you're off us. So Solar Beam will break Blissey's sub, which is fine. It could actually kill Blissey here. I don't want to use up too much PP. The thing is, the more I try and minimize PP, the more I have to use up Substitute. So Seismic Toss, Soft Boiled. But Victory Bell. Victory Bell is 21 IV though. I think it's at 199. Does this kill? Yeah, it does. It was at 199 HP. I shouldn't have used that. And that's Lucario. That's Electivire. And these are also 21 IV, obviously. Skuntank. So all of these no, Electivire survives Earthquake. Oh no, it doesn't, because it's we've got Choice Band. So I think these all drop to a banned Earthquake, and we just win. Does Electivire survive a banned Earthquake at 55? I don't think so. I don't see a reason to do that calc. And we've got Choice Band. Okay, let's just win. This would be close. Okay, good. So we skipped. Do we skip twice? Do we skip once? I've forgotten. 434. 3097. Let's do one more. Go up to 441. I'm trying to do 21 per session. I'll try to do 21 per session. And then maybe next session I could push all the way to get rank 2 on the leaderboard. Let's remember to equip. Volt Absorb lacks Incense. That's Jolteon free. It really doesn't do anything at all to Garchomp. We're looking at a 4-hit KO on that Shadow Ball. And Focus Sash Levitate. Ah, Miss Magius, of course. Volt Absorb. Lantern, of course. Lantern 1. So if Miss Magius didn't have Focus Sash, it would also faint Outraged. Lantern 1 wins a switching decision because Surf does more damage than Shadow Ball or Psychic when used by Jolteon. Miss Magius could take a very long time to beat if Garchomp isn't up to it. So let's equip a Citrus Berry on Garchomp to try and speed things up and reduce the chance that Miss Magius 4 beats it. Garchomp will be taking a Shadow Ball and 2 Shadow Ball from Jolteon and 2 more from Miss Magius. Miss Magius Shadow Ball probably does about 40%. Yeah, so I think, so Garchomp should survive with a Citrus. And if I'm wrong about that, then hopefully it can be an Ice Shard range anyway. Yeah, so let's put Lantern up to 55. Because that doesn't matter. Actually, Lantern might survive an Earthquake at 55. But that's fine. If that happens, it happens. I don't want it to survive. I mean, one other thing, if I want to go really slowly, I can switch Stall, Garchomp and Blissey on Jolteon because it's going to use Shadow Ball and then Thunder on each one of them respectively. That would take 20 turns of switching. I don't want to do that. So we might have to. I suppose I might have to do that if we miss the first earthquake. We might have to do that. So set up rain. Lanterns can survive this earthquake, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But it used the wrong move. And then we should beat Miss Magius. Unless it crits this Shadow Ball right now. Destiny Bond is fine. That's fine. I don't care. We've actually kept Citrus Bay, funny enough. That's Heracross 1. And that's Machamp 2. It's good because it's the only Machamp we don't really care about. Steadfast Cat. Ah, that's the Gallade set. Focus Boston. So Focus Band Heracross, do we care? It's got Attract, but it's female. The entire team is female, so it can't use that. And it hasn't got Swarm, so even if I proc the Focus Band of Outrage, it won't be getting a Swarm boosted Mega Horn, so it has to crit Garchomp if I heal Garchomp. I'm pretty sure that's not a risk to Lapras. And then Machamp 2 doesn't beat Lapras. It doesn't do anywhere near enough damage. In fact, it loses to Garchomp. And then Gallade gets knocked out by Garchomp. Gallade is slightly uncomfortable for Lapras, though. I'd like Garchomp not to faint before Gallade comes out. I don't want to switch. I don't want to. Yeah. Oh, but Blissey is faster than Gallade. I think we're fine then. Are we fine? Gallade could confuse race. I don't like Gallade in the back actually. It means I want to save Garchomp, but I don't think I can save Garchomp. Oh no, Gallade comes out second, doesn't it? Because it's got Brick Break. Okay. So Gallade comes out second, so we should actually leave Gallade at 50, not 55. Gallade would come out after Heracross into Garchomp. If Heracross gets a crit Mega Horn or Focus Band activates twice, that is pretty bad. We would need to curse on Lapras. We'd need to substitute first, I guess. And her Mega Horn is a 10 PP move. So actually what we would do then is Garchomp would use substitute on turn 1. Because then it would probably need at least 2, maybe 3 Mega Horn PP to get through Garchomp. And then Lapras would be facing a 7 PP Mega Horn. We would... I suppose we would have to curse. And then if it uses Swagger, we'd have to switch to Blissey. Could it then... but we'd have to sack Blissey in that case. I don't like this. So what we should do actually then is probably send Heracross to 45. Because at level 45, I don't think Heracross would... It might not even be able to kill Garchomp with a crit. Yeah, I think we send Heracross to 45. I'm just going to mute because my dog's barking. Yeah, I've decided I'm going to send the whole team to 45. I just don't... It's a triple fighting type. I'm nervous enough to try and protect the lead. But I'm going to mute again because my dog is still barking.